Hi out there, this is Cocklaw, and it's going to be another £5 Sky Poker video. Double your money. We've been on a good run of these of late. I think actually recording the videos and analysing my own play as we go along has been helping me in these games. I think just concentrating a little bit more than what I usually would if I didn't have the mic up and watching the hands, scrutinising everyone. You see, I can often wonder myself, oh, what time that was. First hand, Queen 3, big blind, and I am praying someone's going to. Well, we have got a customer. I'm gonna keep firing, hoping Mickey's has got an ace here. I'm guessing he probably hasn't with the check. I don't see what he could be scared of. No, he probably has a nice hand. Maybe had a pocket pair in his own right, maybe 8, 7, something like this, to call the re-raise and see if I'd fire again. But I had to fire just in case. You never know. He could have been in there with deuce 4, maybe looking for a 5, and his hand would be completely disguised. So I keep firing, make him pay in case he's drawing. Oh well. Oh, another nice hand going well. But it was a good example there. We've been running well for the videos. I do have some luck on these videos that we've been recording at the moment, so hopefully this one will be the same. The Avon Hall went my way. We still haven't attempted the £20 DYM yet, but I will be doing that shortly. That is probably out of my range or my bankroll, as a few losses there could become very expensive very quickly. But we're having a lot of joy, so that'll be uploaded soon to YouTube, and I'll also post on the Sky Poker Forum, so you can see that when it comes. He could be on a draw as well. Let's see the last card. That was a mistake by me there. I should have fired the bullet in on it. It's funny I've done that there. It's a repeated mistake by myself. Often people will always take a bullet and just see what you do, and I let myself down there. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just fired another bullet in, and then when she bets big on the river, I'm more confident when I fold, but I opened myself up there. I showed weakness myself. That's no good. Oh well, I'll just come on and criticize myself and improve in my own ways. You've really got to be more aggressive there. I had a draw on my own right. She could have been easily drawing to heart. I had to keep firing there and put my opponent to the test. I'm up and down here on a flush drawing board. I'm against too many players. I mean, a 6 would be ideal. Spurs is bet. A decent bet. If the ideal card comes for me here, which would be a 6, a jack may also win the flop. A 5's not what I'm looking for here. A lot of people would call another bet there with a 5. I'm not that interested now. Spurs might have just been taking a shot with an ace. Eh? Spurs did take a shot with an ace, hit the straight on the river, and checked behind me. Explain that one to me. You just didn't test me at all. Almost looks like a bit of colluding there. I do not know Spurs. Seems he's likely a southerner, and I am a northwestern boy. Let's see if he realised what he did there. He actually had enough flush draw and hit a straight on a river. Let's see if he responds. No. Let's raise this up. I just want one caller here, preferably not with an ace. Got me old Coke and Jack Daniels at my side to help me along. Not a bad flop. I don't really like slow playing, especially on any kind of flushing, straightening boards. Yeah, I might as well just fire out and he's called. It seems a good card for me, unless he had Queen Jack. And I will fire out and see if it's just there, and hope not for a call, because if he calls he's got Queen Jack. Ace 10. What a great call by Mickey there. Now, I was firing there to just get him up. There was too many draws. If he had Queen Jack, he had me there. I'd given up. It was good enough board for me. I fired in, and Mickey's just called there with Ace 10. Now, he could have got really lucky and got an ace, which I would have been devastated with, but come on, a king or an ace. I mean, 6 outs, 12% chance there or thereabouts, roughly. Good guy there, times it by 2 times his outs. I mean, what's the chances I'm bluff catching there? I raised pre-flop. I bet the flop. I bet the turn strongly, and he just called, gut shotted, and had one overcard. But he wasn't to know that I could have easily been in there with ace jack, unless I was on a draw myself and he wanted to make a hero call. It was just a nonsense call. Don't know what that was all about. I mean, this is a £5 stake. You'd expect a little bit of knowledge there, and maybe that's why I'm doing these videos to just show how the game should be played. I mean, that kind of play works well 1 in 10 times. You can do the math yourself. You know, I jammed there and she had ace king. She hit the ace. What more can I say? I mean, I tried to get off the hand. She overbet the ace king there. I think trying to make herself look weaker, but I actually had a hand. I was just unlucky she hit the ace. I'm pretty devastated with it. Crushed me really. I've started really well. Basically just give all my chips away. Was that the wrong move? No, I don't believe so. I let her know I had a hand and she called with ace king. The great thing with ace king, it plays so well against so many hands, including queens. I mean, it's only really a bad play from LFC Wiggy there if I had kings or aces. So I made a move, she made her move. Neither is incorrect, I believe. It's just a 50-50 chance. Now, I don't like getting my cards in 50-50. I wanted a fold there from LFC Wiggy, but she called believing she was trapping me, I would imagine there, and probably didn't like I had queens, but obviously when she hit her dream card, the ace. Again, ace 10, what's going on there? Is ace 10 been upgraded? I don't believe it has. Now, in this case, if I had more chips, obviously I'd be playing for a fold. I'm begging for a call here because I wanna double my stack. I need to. I'm desperate here. I've got the sparks in the top left there, and I need to catch him up to put some pressure on. The pressure's all on me while I'm at the short stack. I am kind of dwindling chips by calling here, but I want the dream flop. I don't want to raise and get called by another ace. That's not the flop I'm looking for. Just gonna try and get myself in a good spot. 100. It's tempting. It's really tempting. If you're wondering why I folded there for 100 chips to win maybe 500, really needed the 10. I didn't want the ace to come and me be crushed already, you know. I've made that mistake a few times, so I thought I'd just let it go, and thankfully I've got a big hand here. We will be going all in against Wiggy, and to be fair, she's only shown good hands, so I'm expecting something of a similar mode here, so let's see what she's got. Obviously, we're praying for ace jack. She might have a pair. Oh, this, I don't like that. Wendy Wu calls behind ace jack. Dink. There it is, the first card. How I like to do it. Oh, two pair on the river. Okay, we're back in it now. We're over 2,000 chips, and the pressure now transfers to the spark. So, you know, we've had two flips there. We lost the first one. We won the second one. And I will continue to keep betting. And I am now playing on the prowess. I have shown two hands, and they've both been strong hands, so I have got to remember that reputation. That is what people have perceived me. I am playing strong cards at the moment, and you have to keep firing at them when this happens. I know I've mentioned it before, but people remember what you've played, what cards they've seen you play, hopefully if they're watching the game anyway. So I will keep firing, and I won't just rest on me laurels. Just because I've doubled up and I'm back in the game, I'll keep going. I'll try and get myself even safer, because the sparks could easily double up as easily as I did, and then it's all to play for again. We've got to get ourselves safe here. Couple of chuck away cards. I mean, the Sparks has been very quiet, so you've got to believe he finally found a hand and raised it up. I don't believe that's a button move there. I can't even remember a hand he played. I mean, just sitting there dwindling down your chips in these games is no good, and hoping other people bust themselves. I know it's been close in this game and I was lucky, but generally you have to play. If you're not getting any cards, you have to find a good spot. Raise, call with speculative hands, and play well. I'm totally out of position there. I wanted to raise, but the blinds are too big to raise, and I can't afford to call a jam, so I'm just going to let that one go. That's important to consider as well when you're going to raise. Earlier on, 8-9 suited is a no-brainer. You raise that up, or at least try and get in there if you think you can see a flop. But if you can't really afford to call a re-raise at this point, then you should be careful of what you're doing. Take a little moment to consider your hand and decide what you're going to do. I mean, the Sparks has got 1,200 chips there, and if he jammed over the top of me, I'm suddenly calling all ins with 8-9 suited, which I don't want to do, so I'm not going to get myself in that spot. That bet there, the short bet into the paired board was to look like also a beg and call for the tens, and also to make it look like I had a four. So if Wiggy had any kind of nonsense hand that totally missed, she'd have to fold either way, because it could easily be in a 10 or a 4. The Sparks is in. Jack 10. Oh, nice Wiggy. Very well played. Well, I think that was an interesting video. There were some good hands there played in and out. A bit scary for me at times, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment or rate my video if you wish, and thanks for watching again.